welcome back to the Notts County Challenge episode 89 and what will be our final season. We have made it into Europe and that's what this season will be all about. We're going to bring you one game today, Watford, and then we have got the Euro Cup draw, group draw, which we will show, and then we'll come back to more than likely play our next episode will be our first game in Europe. Before we start, let's go through the transfers that we have had, and as you can see on the right hand side, we kind of emptied the shelves, so to speak. Nathan finally goes on a free transfer. Digby goes to Preston for 375,000. Gillespie goes to Preston as well for 205, so they got quite a bit of a bargain. Des Peters is out on loan, and then there's a lot of, we've just released quite a few youngsters. Mijenko Thomas, we're not using wingers, so there is no point having him in the club at all, and to further his career he needed to move, so he's gone to Nuremberg for 550,000, rising up to 750k. On loan, Danny Wilson's gone to whoever they are for 40,000. We just wanted rid, really. Another loan, Dione finally goes. Swindon pick him up for 450,000, and KO goes for 2 million. I think he was for this summer at least anyway. He was the main guy to release a lot of money. 2 million. Sorry to see him go, I have to say, but we have got Gomez, we have got Rolls, we've got a few players that can play in that position. Paquez goes as well to Granada for 750,000. On Hose finally goes as well. We haven't been using him, and to be perfectly honest, needed to cash in really. We didn't have any transfer budget, so overall really £6 million we brought in. Yes, a lot of them were free, but we did get some money for some of the players, and it's quite funny how other teams want your players all of a sudden but not willing to pay for them. But the guys coming in, we strengthened and left them right back, because Gillespie going and Paquez going, we wanted somebody more decent. So Ivan Zidell comes from Lorient. He doesn't look too bad. Marking and tackling's alright, strength and stamina, it's okay. And we needed somebody either as backup or, as he has been doing, playing quite well in the friendlies. So it could be a first choice, battling it out with Arnold. Actually no, the other side with Jackson, sorry. So he's our left back. But we picked him up for 5.25 million. For Lorient, he's been ever present virtually. And they're not bad ratings, I must say. But next we have Nicholas Trippier from Dortmund. Another defender, right back this time. We wanted decent right backs and left backs. Looks half decent, really does, and he can do the job, and he has been doing in the friendlies. He's been playing in Germany for the past 4 or 5 seasons. We picked him up for 9.5, which is not bad at all. He's been tailing off slightly game wise for Dortmund anyway, and he just came up on the radar, and I thought, well, you know, he doesn't look too bad. And I just want to say Tripicano for some reason, I don't know why, but he looks pretty decent. And he comes in for 50 grand a week. And then we have this big bad boy, Alexandre Lacazette. We picked him up on a free. Benteke is not doing the job. I think he's retiring. But to be perfectly honest, he's dropping off on his acceleration and agility, but he's still in the teens. He's finishing 17, and for a good backup and to help Sterling and Osimhen longer up there, why not? And he's not been doing too bad for Liverpool. He scored 157 in 400 games. Liverpool got him for 34 million. We just picked him up for a freebie. Who cares? So, and then the last one, I wanted to get a midfielder really, but this guy, Pieter Jan Devrent, attacking midfielder. He can play midfielder if we need him to, but it's more or less a backup for Rolls, for Gomez, and I'm quite interested to see what he plays like, but he's been on international duty, so I haven't really had a chance to use him really. He likes to run with the ball through the centre and gets forward whenever possible. And he looks half decent as well. And he's quite ahead of Gomez in that position anyway by 1 full star. So aiming to use him as a first teamer really. But with the transfer budget that we had hardly anything, to be fair. And we had to be quite picky. I wanted to strengthen our back four really. And we've had quite a ding dong with Bloom and Navalon wanting to go, wanting to leave. The bids just weren't enough. I think there were 15 million for each of them. I was looking for a minimum 20. I think Bloom had a release clause of about 30, or was that Avalon? They're going nowhere. They're our main back four. They're the guys we've been working around really. So with that in mind, let's crack on to our first game. We have got a smaller squad. Should be manageable. We have got somebody in every position. Our midfield, I'm really happy with. I didn't really want to strengthen it much more than that. Cronenberg and Costello are doing it for me. Power can easily come in, Maxwell. And we've got Arnold and Jackson on the bench as well. Sterling starting to score. Lacazette, I'm going to start him with Osunbonlonga. And I think they can bounce off each other quite easily, I feel. We are away to Watford. Right, let's submit this team and let's see if we can get one victory on the board. Let's see if we can do better than 6th position and start challenging. Probably need a larger depth in squad, considering we are in Europe. We shall see. A draw is on the cards in this game, as I can see Watford and Notts cancelling each other out. Okay, fair enough. Watford's key man is Perrin, and Cronenberg is our main guy. Familiar formations all around, I feel. Right, tell the team this is one for the fans. Go on then. Only one of them gained confidence. How I've managed to keep Crossley for this length of time and not change him, who knows. So everybody's happy, listen keenly, a bit gained confidence. Let's start this game and let's get 3 points on the board straight off. Markovic for Watford down the right hand side. Game's ticking away and nothing's actually happened. Wow. That was interesting. Yeah, we'll say that. Okay, the deep in thought. I still have faith in you. We can still improve. Let's see if we can bag ourselves a win. Come on, guys. We finished 6th last season and we have the ball. That's the first time we've seen us with the ball. Oh, I thought we'd go up front. It's not going to be long before we make a change because nothing seems to be happening at all. Who has it? Tripicchio? I'm going to say Tripicano. Okay, Power to Cronenberg, inside to Gomez, to Zidell, back to Costello. Lacazette has it. He's running with it. Oh, is that a stop? It is. He saved it. It's a good start by Lacazette, even though it is 50 odd minutes in. Traore for Watford comes away, and that's a good sliding challenge by Power. Maxwell suspended for the game, hence why Power's starting. Right, Watford. Oh, good take by Adamski. Go on, big hoof up. Who we got? Lacazette to Belonga. Belonga's on his way. Is he going to open his account? Ball in. Gomez. It's there. Great play. Lacazette and... oh, there's a player down there. Kumbulia. He's well down, isn't he? That's a good assist by Osunbonlonga. He started it already. Gomez off his shoulder. Lacazette's not playing too great, so we'll bring Sterling on. And we shall bring Rolls in to give them a switch round. Tripicchio. Right, Watford with the throw, and we'll have it out. Rolls, take it out. Big hoof up to Belonga, who's up on his own. Over to Sterling. Oh, Sterling, you need to put them away. So disappointing. His finishing's awful. Okay, we have the ball. Zidell. I'm quite pleased with him at the moment. Wow. Not pleased with that bit of play though, I have to say. So why wasn't he picking him up? Traore, beautiful ball up to Drogomir. Adamski, that's poor goalkeeping. Absolutely poor. Right, can we steal a finish here? Zidane inside to Costello. Costello to Rolls. Rolls to Belonga. Beautiful take to Sterling. We're back in front, guys. And with that, we've got 4th spot now. Was 5th. Now we're 4th. This is beautiful. So great play by Rolls to Belonga. And he has another assist. He's already 2 assists. That's beautiful play. Great finish by Sterling. About time. Can we get a 3rd? Trippier. Osen Belonga. Ball in. Ball out. We're still getting back in. Is somebody going to take it? Rolls. You're going to have him at Sterling. He's offside. Okay. Couple of seconds to go. And we steal another 2-1 win. This is it, boys. Well done. That was a good solid win. Congratulate the team. Everybody played well and they all gained focus. And we are in 4th spot. In control. Makes debut. Fantastic strike. We'll send the assistant. Right. We have got the draw coming up in a couple of weeks. So what we'll do, we'll skip straight past to that. And we'll end the episode there, I feel. And then we'll come back for the first game in Europe. So if you just bear with me a few minutes, we'll play the West Ham game and then we'll have the draw. Right, before we leave it today, we're going to look at the group stage draw. So let's get on with it, shall we? Oh, just before we do, we drew 1-1 with West Ham. We had a 93rd minute penalty by Ousmane Longa. We were never in this game, really. It does suggest otherwise. But West Ham, every time they came forward, they looked dangerous. They came in waves. 1 shot on target. That was after 65 minutes. That's all they had. Apart from that, we just could not break them down. They were very, very solid. So back to the draw. Let's have a look who we're going to have. Right, we're not seeded, that's for sure, are we? 3rd seeds, so we're going to be 3rd out of the hat, I reckon so. Drawing all the 3rd seeds. Right, okay, so Fiorentina OM, Napoli again, Chelsea have Galatasaray, Man City get Wolfsburg, Celtic and Moscow. Right, this is our part now, so we could get any of these next ones. So who are we going to get? Not that group. Okay, we can't get the Chelsea group, so we're safe there. Atletico Bilbao Mainz. Oh, that's going to be a tough one if we get that, which we don't. Looking good. Villarreal and Red Bull Salzburg. Okay, no, can't get Man City Wolfsburg. Sporting and Liga Warsaw. Which we do get. So we travel to Poland and Portugal. Wonderful. Okay, we'll draw the rest of these guys. Right, no, now it's a case of who we're getting out of this slot then. Okay. We're not that group, so Group G. So we have Saint Etienne, Astra, whoever they are, Relina, whoever they, Slovakian are they? Sturm Graz, Lech, which we can't get because Poland are already in that group. Dundee. Dundee could be a good draw. Let's go Dundee. No, so we have, who are these? Romanians. So Romania, Portugal and Poland. It's going to be tough, I'm not going to lie. So there we have it. The draw for the Euro. There we are, Group G. We have our teams that we are playing then. So first up, so next episode, Sporting, our first game in Europe, and then we'll play Everton, and then we're going to keep going with the Euro games. We'll come back for Euro game, Premier game, Euro game, Premier game, and that's what we'll do until it's over or we're out or what have you, and see what happens. Also, as you can see, our form's not been too bad. I didn't mention the friendlies. We had quite a bit. but we beat Ross County 5-2, Austria Vienna 2-2, Augsburg 0-0. A couple of draws in there, then ported down some of the lower teams. Beat Gilvense 8-0. Osa Milonga netting a hat-trick. And we had a good win away at Firenze. Again, Belonga scoring. And we've started off the Premiership in quite good style at the moment. 2-1 and a 1-1 so far. So we have Man City, West Brom next. We'll come back for the Sporting and Everton game. If you enjoyed that video and you want to see how we do in Europe for the final season, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you.